Today we are at a place in Troy, North Carolina, and we are inside a very old building. I'm going to show you the outside when we get ready to go, but right now we're inside, and I'm going to show you what they have done. There's a couple that has purchased part of, I don't know if they've purchased the entire hotel or not, but they have remodeled part of the downstairs part and turned it into, it's kind of like a coffee shop and a dry goods store. So we're actually going to walk over into another part of there, and you're going to hear the coffee machine or the foam machine or what. I don't drink coffee, so I don't know what all that stuff's called, but it's like a gourmet coffee shop. And they just opened. It's called Uwharrie Mercantile, and Uwharrie is the name of we have a national forest here called the Uwharrie National Forest, Uwharrie, and you can tell if somebody's from here because people who are not from here always mispronounce it. But I'm going to show you this beautiful place and everything they've done here. Now the radio is playing and it might be a little bit intrusive. They have speakers with music, so just bear with me. Okay, right now this was the entrance to the hotel, and I'm going to show you. It looks more impressive from the outside, but here you can see the original floor. You have this kind of like a hexagonal tile floor. And they are eventually going to remodel the upstairs part. They're going to remodel the entire hotel. And I'll show you on the outside how big it is. But they've got it cordoned off right now. But those are the stairs that go up there. And there are other entrances to go upstairs. I think this is just one of them. But look at that. This is the original stained glass that was in the hotel. I think it was originally built as a sanatorium, like a hospital, back in the early 1900s, and then it was remodeled into the Hotel Troy in 1926. And look, here's the ceiling up here. All this is original. It's been painted, obviously, but that's amazing. Okay, and now here we have like a little sitting room. Look at this. I love that. I love that couch. Isn't that beautiful? It's just gorgeous. And here we have some of the original railing in here. You can see the street outside. Look at this. Isn't that cute? Like a little tricycle. We have lots of items in here for sale. We have a few antiques here. I love that. I already bought something. Look at that. This is the first time I've done a walkthrough where I actually spoke to the owner about the walkthrough before I did it, and she was thrilled. She said that would be fine. Very nice lady. But I bought some soap and a North Carolina magnet. Look, we have an old table there. My grandparents had one almost identical to that. But look up here at the lights. Look at these lights. And then they have a little area with some games. Look at the old luggage. It's quite loud in here. There's a giant mirror. But look, we have some records back here and a record player. Look at that. We have all kinds of antiques. Look at that old editing machine. Oh my gosh, that's cool. So you could come out here and sit, like they get crowded around lunchtime. We're kind of between breakfast and lunch right now. Look at this old bicycle. I swear I had one almost identical to that as a child. Mine was yellow, but it had that banana seat on it. It was just like that. And then we have these crates. They're like little benches that people make. And a lot of this stuff here is made by local people. See, Uwharrie Mercantile. This item is $25. It's a magazine holder and a bench. It's really pretty. Now we're going to come into the actual coffee shop part. It might be a little noisy in here. I'm going to come back here in the corner and try to give you a sweeping look at everything, because it's really popular. But this is what it looks like on the inside, and you can see the lighting up there. It's beautiful. And then we have the original tile on the ceiling. It's gorgeous. So along here on the sides of the walls, we have all kinds of items for sale from local craftsmen. Like we have these necklaces. There's the ice machine over there. Stamped designs by Amber. We have these beautiful necklaces. Look at that. It's like a key on it. It's really loud in here. We have bracelets, earrings. Oh, those are pretty. I really like those. Those are gorgeous. So all these are made by one person. And they have all kinds of, look at all these pretty earrings. I really like those. Those are gorgeous. And here we have some old drawers. See, these were in here originally, I believe. And then they have little things here like, here's an old Remington Quiet Writer typewriter. Look at that. And, they have these little dish towels. I like this one. Silence is golden unless you have children, and silence is suspicious. And here we have, these are little stickers like you put on your car. This is for Albemarle, which is a town not far from here. And we have different ones, and these are from different communities around Troy. Like we have one that just has Troy on it. But we also have other communities in the area like Bisco. That's a town nearby. Let's see. Okiewimi, that's a little community not far from here. Right down the road. Denton, which is heading on towards Asheboro. So they have all these little stickers for different communities in the area. And up here we have Montgomery County. That's the name of the county that we're in. Star, that's another little tiny town. Candor. And then they have one that just says North Carolina on it. They have all kinds of little things here. They have journals. Let's see, this is for your baby. Hello, Mama. A weekly journal of growing a little human. That's adorable. Oh, look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? I've already looked at all this. I came through earlier, and then it got really busy right as I got ready to make this video. I should have done it when I first came in. One thing, I think it's really loud in here. One thing about Montgomery County and Troy is that we're close to a lot of lakes and the PD River, which is really big. So you have a lot of people here that live on the lake. So we have things like these little decorative signs, like sunshine in the lake is all we need. River house. Living the dream at the lake. That's cool. A lot of people here live around like Baden Lake or Lake Tillery. This is cool. Look at this. It's like a Jeep. Explore extreme places. Neat. I like this little purse here that says Wander. It's really nice too. Oh, look, we have this old, it's like an old phone. So we have all kinds of little decorative items. I like the tiny pillow with the little trailer, the camping trailer on it. That's so cute. And then we have, in here we have the same hexagonal floor. The pieces are a little bit bigger. And we have lots of tables in here. Places where you can come in and sit. And then you can leave your memories, like you can add a little note to the memory book. And over here we have more products that were made by local craftsmen. And these are preserves, and they have the Uwharrie Mercantile label on them. So we have pineapple orange preserves, peach pie moonshine jelly, blackberry moonshine jelly, hot pepper jelly, and then pepper jelly. And then we have apple cider, scuppernong cider. I bet that's good. And I know Harvest would love this. We have all kinds of soaps, handmade soaps. And these, let me see, the Oak Hill Creek soaps were made right here in Troy. I'm not sure who made them, but they are, these are all made here. We have tea tree essential oil, cherry almond, and we have lime essential oils. Then we have some different types of lotions, like we have these creams, almond biscotti, lavender, vanilla almond, and cherry almond. Ooh, avocado butter and pink grapefruit. There's just so much neat stuff. I really love this bag right here. This it's like a canvas tote. It's from Backroads Textiles. That is just adorable. I really like that. I think that's pretty. So it's a little key. That's neat. And we have some napkins, succulents. Little beverage napkins. Oh, look at this. It's like a little storage barrel. They have so many neat little things in here. Oh, look. Little mice. Little iron. They're made out of iron. Look at that. It's a note holder, like you could put a business card or something in there. Or it could be a placeholder for your table, like if you're putting out place cards. This is pretty too. Look at this picture frame. It's a flower clip to hold your picture. Very pretty. Not all of this was made locally, but a lot of it was. Like this pottery right here was locally made. And it is from Floyd Pots. And their website is floydpots.com. And they have, looks like they have an Etsy. This is from Josh Floyd. And I believe these are from Seagrove, North Carolina. There's a lot of pottery that comes from Seagrove, North Carolina. Look, I love this bowl. Look at that pretty swirly design. It's just gorgeous. And they have these cups back here. This is beautiful. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. They have all kinds of little things. And then there's an advertising card. I'm not going to try to reach it because my bag might knock something over. Look at that big, beautiful pot right there. Oh, it's wonderful. And we have these gigantic coffee cups. Oh my goodness. They're just beautiful. And then we have Josh Floyd's card. I have some pottery, but I don't have anything of his. Oh, and then we have soy candles from, let's see, this is from CA Candle Company. All kinds of stuff. And right up there we have the old Hotel Troy sign. And that was from the original hotel. Now over here we have some pictures. Now these pictures are from Troy. Belt Klein used to be right across the street. And actually, if you look over there now, they've sandblasted away some of the old paint. And you can actually see on the side of the building, Belt Klein, back when it was a Belk's, which is a department store. Here's another picture of Belt Klein. And then Montgomery Hardware was right next door. And the old Beetle car. So if I had to guess, I'd say this picture is probably from the 60s. And they do have a soda fountain here. But this used to be part of the old drugstore. The part that we're in right now was an old drugstore. It was a drugstore back in the 50s. And then there's Montgomery Hardware and Supply. R. Scott's, which was like an office supply store. And there was the Dixie Theater. We used to have a movie theater here a long time ago. It's been gone for years. And here is an old picture of the front of the Troy Hotel, the way it looked. And judging by these cars, this is a really old picture. Here's a more recent picture. Look at this. I actually have a copy of this picture back when there was a Rexall Drugs right here. And I remember that back in the 70s, that there was a Rexall Drugs right there. I don't know. That looks like it's part of the hotel, but I have no idea. These men are in their boxer shorts. They're playing golf while they have their suit pressed. That's hilarious. Well, that's an interesting gimmick. Not familiar with that. I don't know who these folks are. It may be the owner, the husband, the man. The wife didn't grow up here, but her husband did. This may be one of these. May be him. I don't know. He kind of looks like that kid. Maybe it's him. But this is such a beautiful place. It is so nice, and it's look, it's still busy. Oh my God. People, I've been talking to a couple of people. There are people here from all over the state. There was an article in a local paper. This is cool. Uwharrie Mercantile. There was an article in a local paper about Uwharrie Mercantile earlier this week, and a lot of people have come here from all over the state. I love that light. That's beautiful. You see they have all their prices up there. I'm gonna get out of the way. I don't want to be intrusive. But look at these old booths. We have old booths here. And hey, look at this old bicycle. This is a Western Flyer. I'm trying to stay out of everybody's way. This Western Flyer bike was purchased August 22nd, 1948 by Bob Burns at the Western Auto Store. I remember when there was a Western Auto here. Now right now we're in the corner, and I'm going to walk you outside in just a minute. Look at this old bicycle. Isn't that cool? Oh my God. Okay, it's noisy. Let's go this way. This place is just jumping, I'm telling you. So these are the original doors. Today's flavor is 5 gold rings. And here I'm going to try to get a better look at the sign so you can see Uwharrie Mercantile, and it looks like 3 barrels. Established in 1909. Superior quality, American made, fresh coffee and dry goods. And here's what the outside looks like. I may have to cross the street to show you what the whole building looks like. Let's do that real quick. Oh, there's a break in the traffic. Okay, Belk Klein used to be right there. And this was the hardware store many, many years ago. Okay, here we are. This is Hotel Troy. There was a concern several years ago. They were talking about tearing it down. And I was really sad to hear that because this place has been here forever. But you see how big it is. There are 3 stories. And the owners, I was just talking to the owners, and it sounds like they're going to eventually remodel everything upstairs. Her husband was in construction, and he has the know-how to remodel this building, which is wonderful. I know it's going to take a long time, but I really love to hear that. They want to restore the entire thing, which is fantastic. So, but this is Hotel Troy, and it still has the old sign up over the doorway. I think I'm going to have to cross the street again, if I can do it without getting run over. I'll try. There's a plaque out here I want to show you. This building was declared a national monument. Here's one of the old planners, and they said it's one of the, not original, but it's pretty old. I love the flowers. Oh, there's a wasp. I don't love that. Sorry. Dr. Thompson's, I'm trying to avoid, there's a wasp down here on this plant. I'm trying to stay away from him. Dr. Thompson's Sanatorium circa 1909, and then it became the Hotel Troy in about 1926. This building is listed in the National Register of Historic Places by the United States Department of the Interior. And I'm not sure when that happened, but I think having it declared a national monument gave it a little bit more time. They were trying to find somebody to buy it, And that gave them a little bit more time before it was torn down. See, I love the archway. I've always loved this beautiful archway here. I just always thought that was so pretty. But this is the Hotel Troy and Uwharrie Mercantile. Now this part they're going to do something with, and I love it too. I don't know if you can see, probably not. I should have shown it to you when we were in there. Inside, there's a bar in there, and it looks like they're getting set up. Possibly, they may turn this into some kind of a bar. I don't know. I don't know if they allow mixed drinks in this county. Some counties don't allow that. Well, they're having the Uwharrie Outdoor Festival. Oh, it's September 23rd. Oh, I might have to come to that. Huh. Interesting. I'm sorry, I get distracted. And this part was added on later. You can kind of tell that this was added on at some point. You know, you have the old bricks here and then the newer ones here. This used to be an attorney's office. It was an attorney's office forever, and now apparently it's a dog grooming place. I don't know who owns that. But I just think it's so pretty right here. If you look at the front of the store, it's just so pretty. So anyway, let me get up out of the shade, out of the sun. This is Uwharrie Mercantile, and I hope that you enjoyed it. I was kind of hoping it would be a little bit quieter, but for their sake, I'm glad it's not, because it sounds like they're doing really well. It sounds like they're doing a really good business. So I'm really happy for them. I love to see people, you know, take a chance and really succeed, especially when you're talking about the old Troy Hotel, because it's always kind of had a special place in my heart because it's just so cool. I look forward to the day that they get everything remodeled, and if they allow people to see the rest of it. I've never been up into the other parts of the hotel, but I've always wanted to see what the rest of it looks like. If they allow that, I'm going to stay in touch with the owners of this place, and if they ever allow tours of the rest of it, I would definitely bring you along, because I can't wait to see what they do with the place. After seeing what they've done with this part, I'm really excited to see what else they do. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again later.